5v5 when they're pushing.
Yeah.
You're not going to have the time to, or you're not going to have the space to get it and like hit someone for that 4.5 seconds or whatever it is, because they're just going to go on you and they're going to heal that person. So I don't know if, again, if she's having a really good time and Vega Squadron's up like 5 kills or something, Orchids might be the best pickup, but in general, I don't know about it. Shadow Fiend picked up last year for Ninjas and Pyjamas, so I imagine that'll be then a Jonathan fan Bristleback with Era mid.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then probably 8 Mother wait, no, they could go 8 Mother Bristleback too. I don't know.
There's a lot of different options for them here, but the Shadow Fiend Chet is very common. This is like the most common duo for a lot of teams that had DAC, and a lot of people are starting to play the two heroes together, which is fine. It's a good combination, but just Shadow Fiend in general, I should say. It's not necessarily Shadow Fiend Chen, but Shadow Fiend in general has been picked a lot for good reason. I think he's gotten better with the race change.
Yeah, it's funny because I don't think that these two heroes per se work well together. I think it's more of if you know how to play Chen and you can be active and help out your mid player, in this case Shadow Fiend, then Shadow Fiend can just take off. It's one of those heroes that really takes off with a little bit of help and a fast Midas. So if you're active with Chen, maybe get a Wildkin, throw up a Tornado at the first minute. It'll really help. Witch Doctor can help roam too. And then of course when you get 6 to just have the heal, it'll help out. Centaur Warrunner picked up last for Pasha. So that'll be their off lane with tri lane, I'm assuming safe lane, and then Queen of Pain mid. But yeah, I'm interested to see what no one builds on this co-op.
It's really going to be the telltale sign of what they're trying to do here. I agree with you. I don't know if Orchid's the best choice, but some people just get so kind of mindset onto the fact that they want to work it first, that they want to try to get that item is so good, and when you get your idea set onto a build, you go for it anyways, even when it's not the best.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like I said, if they're snowballing and they're getting lots of kills and she's winning her lane, by all means go for it. You can get picked. That means that your team is farming, which means that the Nip is going to be kind of under farmed, and their supports are going to be scrounging for gold and wards, and that means you can get easy pickoffs. But if you're not farming well and you're down like 4 kills, then I don't think that Orchids would be the best pickup at all.
Well, it depends. We'll have to wait and see. And again, this is the last game, so this could be an epic one. It could end quickly. We'll see how it pans out. And Vegas played very well. They had that game number 1 victory. And IP for the second day in a row lose game 1, but come back strong in game number 2. Can they take the game number 3 for the second day in a row? We'll have to find out and wait and see. Era goes for the Raze build. He picks up the Raze at level 1, not going for the Necromastery, unsurprisingly. And as it stands now, this could be pretty interesting. 5-man aggression from Vega. They're going to head bottom. They're going to look and see if they can find anybody. Maybe just put a ward down or something.
I don't know.
Who's in the way? Or Zeke.
This is kind of awkward 5-man engagement from Vega. Like what do they have? Fisher stun, and then they all walk up and ask them to please nicely stay.
Yeah, don't
doesn't
move
really
anywhere.
work. Yeah, it doesn't really work out. You actually need Quap in the front to shadow strike. And then a long-range Fisher from behind. So this is not trying to kill anybody. This is just trying to ward, but it's going to get... I think that ward was seen. And that ward definitely should have been seen. Yeah, that ward actually blocks the camp, and it also gives vision of the bottom rune. So
for the second game in a row, they're not going to counter it. I think. I'm pretty sure this is not going to happen. Sealkin might think about it. Yep, there it goes. Dead. All right. So much for that.
Well, they still have the secondary sentry in the magic bush, so that'll counter it out. And that'll give a very obvious tell as to where that was placed, because that one was countered. And so with both of these camps being blocked, there's really only one spot that they can get
exactly.
it, so.
They'll notice that it's a magic bush. They'll put the sentry there momentarily once they realize that the camps are blocked. And I mean, this will kind of annoy Chen until they counter it. It's not going to be the worst thing in the world. Sima is going for an early courier snipe. Jeez, I can't talk. Here in the mid lane has almost enough for the bottle, so he's going for it. He knows that it's going to be soon, and yeah, this could be huge. It could be game breaking for them if they. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be tough.
We'll see. We'll see if they if they know this, because if he, this would be so devastating. Because he's not even going to get extra damage from the race or from this.
He's not setting it around. Oh no, Sima's going to get this courier. 1 hit, 2 hit. Goodbye, courier.
Oh no.
That's it, man.
Now you have a Shadow Fiend with 2 Iron Branches for the next 3 minutes.
And he's like, he can't even use his second tango. He's like, if I get hit, I might actually be dead. And no one is again. And he's got a good start for this lane. It's very close. It's 4 versus like 6, but you know, we'll see how this pans out for Era. He's out of mana. He can't raise anymore. He has 3 Necromastery stacks, which isn't bad, but I mean, neither of them are really doing the most base damage in the world. So
yeah, if I'm Quap, I personally blink forward, throw a Shadow Strike, dwindle him down a bit, and then wait for the next one to get the kill. So I'm surprised he's not trying to go for that since he knows Era has no mana. I think he can play this a little bit more aggressively. He's just going for CS, and I think that's a bit of a mistake.
We're really intent on watching the matchup. And there's the Shadow Strike top lane, though. Bishop block coming out. Jonas and Fan in trouble. Gonna go down. Tron gets the first blood with a huge crit proc. The Blade Dance coming in. Oy. Not only do they lose mid matchup, probably, they're gonna lose the top lane pretty hard. And oh, another Shadow Strike coming in, and Era is about to die. He will tango up, and he's actually gonna get sent back home. Oh no. I mean, that's, oh god.
Yeah, well, he has to buy his own TP as well, so it kind of sucks, but it does save him a little bit of time in the end. Only has 6 of the Necromastery damage, so, because he just picked it up. I was like, wait a second, why does he only have that when he has 5 CS? But then it made a little bit more sense to me. So
another Shadow Strike.
Putting another Shadow Strike in there. He does have his bottle, and he's going to go up top for a DD of all runes. Oh, man.
That is maybe a kill if Era is not careful. Another Shadow Strike followed up by that, and that's a kill. They don't have a ward there either for the Radiant team. They have no idea that that's there. They didn't know what rune it was.
I think he can just bottle up and just run at him. As long as he makes sure he doesn't get double raised, he will be fine.
Era's slowly running out of mana here. He's got 2 raises left. They know that he's going to be aggressive, though. Jonas Fan is mid. Chen's walking mid as well, so they're putting a lot of eggs in this Era Shadow Fiend basket. And his bottle is going to come out now. So he has survived. But he's going to have to put in some work here.
Yeah, and traditionally, I would say that the Quap was pretty good against Shadow Fiend, but with the recent buffs, and actually, there she is. She's going in. Yeah,
one more right click, and the
Fisher
actually,
the
KS, it actually blocks no one in. Not that it matters, but there's no reason to KS there, I don't think.
There's a slight chance that the Chen comes in to deny, but it was just kind of funny the way it looked, you know?
Either way, they get the kill. RZ gets it, and that's going to give him some money. He actually gets up to 500 gold, plus his boots already, so Arcanes or what have you. Who knows what he's going to get. No one's going to sit the top rune spot. This fan is like, I can't contest this. Meanwhile, and Centaur got a kill on the Witch Doctor, then proceeded to give the kill up to 8 Mother. So Centaur's getting a lot out of that bottom lane. He's level 4 now, and probably bought something. No, it looks like he didn't. Meanwhile, Jonas Fan's level 3, and he's not even close to testing this creep wave as Tron is CSing really well again. Already has phase boots, 4.5 minutes into the game.
Oh no, I think no one screwed up a bit. I think he was invis, and he was going to go for a kill onto Shadow Fiend, but he accidentally attacked a creep and revealed himself, so a little unfortunate there. He's got the 2-1-2 build. I think this is the most common for the Quap. I know we're giving a lot of attention to this mid matchup, but it was just really detrimental to have Shadow Fiend lose his bottle in the mid, so it's interesting to see how this pit now pans out. But yeah, bottom lane, Pasha, he's up to level 5. Pretty good for him. Compare that to the Clockwork, who's only level 3. Speaking of the Centaur, though, he's actually in some trouble.
Yeah, the Centaur Conqueror creeps are going to come in. Double Stomps about to go, and 1-2 dead. Yeah, Hanskin has played very well in this Chen in these 2 games so far. I know that's not, I mean, getting 2 Centaur Conquerors is pretty good, so that's probably the reason why. Era almost goes down to no one. Scream of Pain's available, and he will get the kill. He's actually out of mana, and Jonas Fan's going to come in, and he has nothing to actually do. He can't hookshot, he can't cog, he's too far away. So he just walks mid to take the CS and the experience of mid for a while.
Boom, there it goes.
Fisher? They're really going to go on this? Oh, Feet's going to proc. Maybe? No, he'll get away. Good cogs, though. And
yeah,
actually no one's out of mana, so...
Yeah, it actually hit the Quap too. And Quap didn't go for the ultimate, which I think is okay, because it actually does less damage than your Scream of Pain. It does 290, although it is pure, so I guess now it doesn't, whereas before the level was actually a bit worse than Scream of Pain. Or Scream of Pain. But choose
At the
not to
same
get it.
time.
It's just a bit of extra mana for another spell that he doesn't want to use yet. But he'll get the next level.
Yeah, I imagine he'll get the next level. Tron up top, by the way, has Omni Slash ready to go. So if Uranus fan walks up here, he might die. And Tron's like, yep. Fisher comes in. Omni Slash is going to go. It will bounce to a creep wave.
Oh, no.
He actually stops. He might not get the kill. Cogs is going to go, and he's going to live. Tron, I don't know why he backed away, but that's unfortunate. He doesn't secure the kill because of it. And the creep wave, he didn't know that creep wave was coming, or he wasn't ready for it.
Oh man, he thought for sure he had the kill. That's really unfortunate. A big win there for Nip, actually. As a TP was cancelled for mid assistance, and Era's going to have to go to the jungle. The one problem I will say with Chen and Shadowfiend is that if Shadowfiend has to dip into the jungle early, that they both kind of hurt each other's farm in a bit. Obviously, Chen wants to jungle, wants to get those creeps and take over. But Chen's already done really well so far. He's got 3 creeps, and he's actually putting some pressure onto this bottom tower, which didn't really do a whole lot, actually. It still hasn't even taken very much damage. And those Chen creeps are actually almost dead. Oh no, Centaur, he has no ulti.
He's actually fine, I think. Maybe Stomp's going to go. It actually doesn't get on the... is Jonas' fan lagging? Is that what's happening?
I think it's 8 Mother, because he just stopped. I was like, oh, nice juke from 8 Mother, but, boys,
Are you kidding?
Okay, they can't talk because they paused for lag last time, too, so...
Yeah. No. We're going. Fisher comes in. TP. Oh, that's why they wanted that TP rotation to go. Steel Kid is caught.
Yeah, I was gonna say he looked
8
like
Mother's
he was
not
lagging.
moving. Yeah, he's definitely lagging.
I was like, what a juke by 8 Mother. Wait a second. I think he might be lagging, and he's just sitting there. That's really unfortunate. Oh boy.
Hans gonna send him back home.
Did he already click it?
No, he didn't. No.
It takes a long time at level 2. 5 seconds, I believe. Yeah. So we'll see if they have the damage to take him out. They might just opt to go for the Witch Doctor here, or the Chen himself, but they haven't. Who's TPing in? That's the Quap.
Yeah.
With little mana though.
Yeah, that's the problem. She might bottle up when she's there. She has enough for Scream, Blink, Scream, and that's it though. So they'll get Seal Kid. Probably won't get anybody else if they go for him. And I imagine they will. I don't think they go in 8 Mother. Hanskin maybe. I don't know. They already fissured. Alright, we're gonna get away from that TP scroll. Oh god, we won't admit the TP scroll's still there.
Well, if he screams right when he comes in, that's 2 Centaur kills right away, which might even just be worth it.
That's true. This is tough.
I mean, that's a good chunk of gold right there. That's like 150 gold, or 100, maybe a little bit more, 170. And then, yeah.
Man, I don't know what's going on with these Swedes.
They're supposed to have better internet than this.
Yeah, this is not indicative of how Swedish internet is. At least, I mean, I shouldn't talk, but as much as I've heard, Swedish internet is glorious apparently, but apparently not today. What did one tectonic plate say to the other tectonic plate when he bumped into him? What? Sorry, my fault. Oh my god.
Oh, we need the instant rim shot website on there. We're ready to go.
Is that actually a thing?
Yeah.
Rip. Oh wait. There we go. All right, we got it back. We got it going. See, at least we're not Smash commentators, because at this point we would actually have the day canceled. Not that that's a bad thing necessarily, but
The day canceled.
well, what happened was they had to move to a new event, and so since they're transferring everything, it's done for today. So
Look at on this site. They have crickets. They have cough bullshit. What does this one sound? Could you hear that?
It's someone coughing and saying bullshit, isn't it?
Yeah. Could you hear that?
No, I'm gonna play now. That's great. Having a good time here. This is a really janky ass website though, man. This is really weird.
It's like your own little soundboard for useless stuff.
Yeah, I'm no stranger to soundboards. Dakota, oh my god.
Are you familiar with the Metal Gear Solid series?
Oh yeah. Do you mean like the exclamation point?
Oh no, but there's a prank of some caller that calls into a gun shop, and it's Solid Snake saying like, "Where can I find a sniper rifle?" And it's so funny, man.
Good Snake impression.
Where can I find a sniper rifle?
That's the good shit. That's like, that doesn't happen anymore.
Shoutouts, by the way. So now I feel like a Smash streamer or commentator because they always do this. But shoutouts to Twitch.tv/United. They do all kinds of canon runs for Metal Gear Solid. I know this is quite a tangent from Dota, but since we are in a pause, I feel like we can do this.
Yeah, you're allowed.
But they do all sorts of canon runs from start to finish, the entire, not just Metal Gear Solid, but the entire Metal Gear series, in order. And it's really, really awesome. You should
like
check
in
it out.
One day? Or...
No, like friggin'. They'll do 3 run-throughs. Like right now, they're probably finishing up their second run-through of the whole thing with Metal Gear Solid 4, and it takes like 2 weeks or something.
Is it United UNITED, or is like there like a number in there?
UKNIGHTED.
What? Okay, I got it now. That's the strangest shit I've heard. Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, it's 3 different people that take turns streaming all of the games, and it takes about 2 weeks to do the whole. Because they do everything. They don't just finish the game. They do every. They look through every nook and cranny of all the little secrets of the game or funny codec calls and stuff. So if you are a fan, you should check them out. They're really awesome.
I know of the series and I've watched people play the series. I've never played any game in the series, so.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I know. It's like
Metal Gear Solid 1 is like my favorite game of all time.
Yeah, I'm thinking about actually. I thought about it a lot, like picking it up recently, like because the lore and the story always interests me, but I can never. First of all, I'd have to buy it, and I guess that's not a big issue. But like, I have a PS2, so that's not an issue.
Well, Metal Gear Solid 5 is coming out, I think, sometime at the end of this year. I don't really know. They keep changing it, but they changed the voice actor, which is very saddening to
it's not good.
Yeah, to the fans. It's Kiefer Sutherland now.
What?
Yeah.
David Hayter's fine. Why did they change it?
I love David Hayter, but I mean, Kiefer's not that bad. I actually, when I first heard it, I was like, this is gonna be shit, but I've heard his voice, and it's not that bad. So
there's no reason to change it, in my opinion, but that's fine. Whatever. Who cares? Well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick that game up now, probably. But oh my god, dude, how long do you have to restart your internet for? Hey, mother, let's go, buddy. Let's get back into the game.
Yep.
Food is like dark humor. Oh boy. Well, where are we going here? Finish the joke off, dude.
That's the joke.
Is that a
joke?
joke? That's the joke. Not everybody gets it. All right, and whatever.
All right, perfect. And on that note,
we're getting back to the Dota. Thank God. They screamed, and guess what? He did go for the Centaurs. That's 2 instant Centaur kills. He got greedy, man. You gotta go for Hanskin now. Stomp hits on 8 Mother. Double Edge. They're gonna kill him. That's a big value target. Better than anything they could have gotten. Ice Blast is gonna sail through. Oh, the Stampede, and no one gets the kill on Hanskin. A 2-0.
Wow, that was really good. And he wastes his TP in his time too, and his gold for Shen. So, very, very big exchange. They saved the Centaur. That Centaur damage actually was really high. I wasn't expecting it to be that high. Onto the bristleback. I guess he only has 1 point into his actual bristleback, though.
When you have 1 point in bristleback, it's actually like the reduction is not that much. 8% for side, 16 for back. Arrow is trying to fight mid. No one actually almost got caught there. Big Deny come out. Blink coming in. No, wait, no. That's not a Blink. He just walked in. That looked like a Blink. I don't know what happened there. I got freaked out. Top lane. Seeming the Slayer is probably going to die. He did get the complete proc off, only to die to battery assault. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I actually thought Quap was going to die there. He blinked into what could have been double raise, but Era didn't. I don't know if he didn't have one of his raises up. Maybe one was on cooldown from him farming the wave or something, but... Oh, there he finds his way up top to get that rebuttal kill on the clockwork, so... Quap, this is what I was talking about. With a start like this, he can feel free. He can totally feel free to get that Orchid, because it's a lot better in instances like this. Now he'll be able to make solo pickoffs. Nip won't have the time to really group up because they've kind of missed their window, in all honesty. And it really all comes back to, I think, Ancient Apparition sniping out that courier, man. Like, that was pretty big.
It certainly didn't get Arrow off to the start that he wanted to get off to, and I mean, no one is putting in another game here that is just one for the record books for him. He's gotten 3-0-3, 51 CS, 1,800 gold. If he wants that Oblivion staff, he can certainly buy one outright if he feels comfortable. He buys the Staff of Wizardry instead. And no, he bought a point booster. Okay, he's going Ags.
Okay,
Ags
I still think Ags is very, very good this game. But I was just saying, if he wanted to go for Orchids, I feel like it would be more validated just because of the position that they're in. But yeah, bottom, 8 Mother, trying to farm up. Still relatively squishy, actually, without more points in the bristleback, but I think the biggest thing is that they haven't got this tower down yet. They're actually wrapping around with Chen.
Oh, Seema going down again to Jonas fan. He should fall. The Shadow Strike going. Meanwhile, bottom lane, you talked about it. The wrap coming from Hanskin is smoked up still. And Posh taking a lot of close spray damage, up to 3 stacks already. 8 Mother running at him. And he realizes he's in trouble. Maybe he can get the Stampede off. He's going to actually get. And yeah, the snare comes through. Stampede, oh, no. But no, he does go down. The last close spray hits up. He's done. He almost made it away, but nice game coming from NIP. They'll take the tier 1 tower as well, but they'll trade tier 1 for tier 1 as guess what's happening top.
Yep, so trading tier 1s. I think this will benefit Vega just because they don't really have the huge pushing lineup. And it's going to be a Midas coming out for AA. It's never a... I really don't like Midas on AA because I feel like all you really need is the Scepter duration of the... What is it called? The Frostbitten. It's not so much the levels, just the duration. It's actually going to throw an AA ulti towards Roche. It's going to hit just the SF.
Oh, big Sonic Wave onto 2. I think Hand of God might have gone, maybe in back. Omni Slash goes in. Tron does little to no damage. Hookshot across the way. Nine-Posh in trouble. Now they get the Requiem off the Blade Fury, and it's actually a fight going the way of NIP. They had all 5 there versus the 3 of Vega. That was certainly not their best effort. Ice Blast might have come in. I'm not sure if it hit anything. I think it was a little bit earlier than that and actually didn't do much. Arzik is going to smoke up. He's going to walk right into the pit. He's maybe going to go for an Echo Slam. He backed away as Jonas Fan has walked out of the pit. And they need another hero here, but I don't think this is... Yeah, they're not going to go for this. Ice Blast is going to go. Fisher, 8 Mother. He's going to maybe shatter here if he's not careful. They do get the kill. Jonas Fan walks in, cogs up, cold feet, does not get the kill. And 8 Mother does die in the well.
Wow, he got him. Okay.
Yep.
That must have been really close. And it's a good thing too because Shadow Fiend was the one that picked up the Aegis. But the big thing there is I don't think that the Sonic Wave actually hit Shadow Fiend. And keep in mind too that Shadow Fiend in that midst of that fight had both the double damage and the wolf creep from Chen. So his auto attacks he was hitting for like 240 or something like that. It was ridiculous.
And before that fight, Vega had a 4,000 net worth lead. It's almost even. It's 1,000 now. And experience-wise, Nip now has the lead. So. Yeah, this is... Oh, my God. Lord. Oh, no. Please. This series has been faced with way too many pauses. Guys, we just want to watch some Dota. We want to finish the series off and, you know, get to our weekend, but...
Yep. All right, back to Metal Gear Solid. So...
I was totally ready for that, too. I was like, really? We're going to talk about this? Cool, let's go.
Yeah. I gotta support more streams though, like through subscriptions and stuff. That's the only stream I'm subscribed to. Is the United
I'm
stream.
Actually too poor to actually do that right now, but at some point I'm gonna start subscribing. I had subscribed to like a couple of Dota streamers. I usually only watch the only other streams I watch are Smash streams and speedrun streams. Everything else I'm just kind of not really into.
Do you watch most of the like Smash 4 now?
Not much Smash 4. Mostly just Melee tournaments. But
yeah.
I'll watch Mango when he's streaming. I'll watch Chillin' sometimes, but mostly just Mango.
I really want to play Smash 4, but I don't have
A
the Wii U. Yeah.
I have a 3DS and I played it for a bit. I'm just like, this seems to be very good. It's like on
the
a small
screen is so small, and like it's not a GameCube controller. So
yeah, it's really tough, man.
I feel like
First
I wouldn't
world
adjust well
problems.
to that. But if it was like, yeah, if it was Smash 4, that would be fun for me.
I totally would want, like, I was thinking about buying a Wii U just for Smash 4. But there's
Yeah.
also the new Zelda coming out, which I'm totally down for as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they announced it last E3. It's like an open world Zelda. They haven't really said anything else other than that. I'm sure they're too busy working on the Majora's Mask remake, which is coming out very soon for 3DS.
Huh, okay.
I want that as well. I'm definitely buying the Majora's Mask remake. For sure.
I actually, you know, it's funny, I never played that one.
I got through a little bit of it. I got through like the first temple on my N64, and then I just stopped playing it. I don't know. It was that game is actually really difficult. It's pretty hard. It's like a lot more difficult than Ocarina of Time.
Oh yeah. See, like I played Ocarina of Time, which was like one of the greatest games, right? And then Majora's Mask came out, I was like, "There's no way this could be better." But I've actually heard Majora's Mask is really good. So
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
a lot of it has to do with the story, the side quests. Like if you play Majora's Mask from start to finish without completing like the side quests, which is like that, don't do that, man. And then it's a pretty short game, but the side quests and like it's a dark. It's like for a Zelda game, it's extraordinarily dark in tone. It's like about death pretty much the entire time because the freaking moon's falling on them. But it's certainly a fun game. I don't know why I stopped. I didn't get past the second temple. So
Huh. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, fun stuff. Did you hear about the limo driver who was in business for 25 years without a single customer? What about him?
all that time and nothing to show for it. Oh my fucking god, dude.
I wonder if you could get that joke without reading it. Chauffeur it. I guess you could. Yeah.
Probably. I don't know, dude. Like, oh my lord.
Like you'd have to stress the syllable a little bit differently.
Nothing to
To show-
show for it. No, that's not the right stress.
No, no, the opposite way actually.
Nothing to show for it.
Chauffeur it.
Yeah,
Chauffeur.
okay. Okay, I can't.
To show for it. I don't know. I guess it's the same, isn't it?
It's the same thing,
Nothing
isn't
to
it?
show for it. Chauffeur.
Chauffeur.
Alright,
Yeah.
fuck.
We lost you. Just don't try to make these jokes acceptable. Mott Packs he's getting them from like random ass sites and thinks he's a funny guy. These aren't Mott Packs. I hate to tell you and kind of reveal the secret, but these aren't Mott Packs' personal jokes, guys. I'm sorry. I threw you under the bus, buddy. I'm totally not actually.
Oh boy.
Just like your stats. Not original. Got him.
Damn.
Alright. 8 Mother literally has the worst internet on the planet. Hey man, you get to feel like you get to feel what it's like to have a Reddit hate thread for once in your life. It's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. Incoming. Okay, does that mean we're going now? Are we starting?
Means we'll be good for another 5 minutes. No, 4 minutes.
I'm hoping 5, man.
Yep.
Who knows? Maybe we can actually have this go the entire rest of the game.
No way.
I mean, if there's a bit more at stake for this game, I'd be totally fine waiting. But it's literally just decide who goes to which group, which is totally good. But it just I'm surprised. I thought Modpacks talked about this as well. I thought they were gonna pick some more clowny stuff, but both teams really want to choose what group they play in. But I guess if you look at the group in the way that they're set up, which by the way I'm the one that set them up, it makes sense. I did it kind of in a silly way, so.
I mean, they're supposed to be pretty even, right? So it's not like it really
I mean,
matters
take a look
too
at the groups
much.
and tell me if they're even. I'm pretty sure you'll disagree.
Do you have a link or anything I could... Oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
I'll
Actually,
link
we're
it to you.
going.
I got you. That's right there in Skype chat.
Okay.
Just look at those groups and then decide what you think about them. Oh.
They're pretty even.
Oh, really? Really? I'm surprised you said that. Most people have told me been like, yeah, that I don't know about that one, man. But
What would people say? I guess I would rather be in Group A.
really?
Yeah, like Team Empires looks really good lately, man.
That's what people have complained about. They talked about how, like, Alliance has not played well. Hellraiser is like a tier 2 or tier 3 team. The Virtus Pro is, like, average at best. That's what people keep telling me.
Well,
and like, EG and Cloud9. And
Group A has,
Red
I mean,
Skull
Fire's not that strong. Team Tinker's really not that strong right now. I mean, but the same thing, Alliance isn't really that strong right now, but that's the only, when I look at Group B, that's the only one I'm saying, like, that doesn't look that great right now. The rest of them all look fine.
Yeah, Hellraisers have played really well recently.
Yeah, I think they're pretty even, actually.
Ice Blast, Mrs. Eonson fan. And... okay, I mean, we're back in the game. 8 Mother's internet hopefully stays alive for a long time. And he actually is going for mech. He has no Crimson Guard. Sorry, I forgot Buckler builds it in Crimson Guard now. So, welcome back, Light of Heaven. Good to see you again, buddy. Aghanims is almost done for the Queen of Pain. He is 400 or 350 gold away, roughly. And with that, Sonic Wave, short cooldown, lots of damage. Level 3 ult would be nice to have, but 450 is certainly not bad. But the cooldown's pretty good. That's the best thing about it, I think.
For the Quap ulti?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cooldown's awesome. It's not like it really, there's not really anything that mitigates the damage from it. Like, there's no Omni, there's no BKBs coming out for this team just yet anyway. But it's still pretty good. Like, say they get like a pipe onto 8 Mother next, then it won't really matter because it's going to be pure. So.
And everyone is actually, they saw Jug farming this camp and Tron backed away smartly. He's up to 2,000 gold. He's ready to Omni Slash, but there's nobody else up here. Quap has her ultimate, or her Aghanims now, but she's not TPing top. They should be able to, she should get up there. Blink stop on a Seal Kid, the right click, Stampede going as well. No, not yet. Seal Kid's going to go down. Crimson Guard pops up. That's pretty good. Blade Fury going through. Maybe have to wait out the duration. Sonic Wave going in. Scream of Pain does some work into Arrow. They're going to Stampede now. They're looking to fight this Blink. Now the Requiem going out, but does no damage to no one. He's caught in the tree line. Posh is going to be ensnared up, but they do get the kill. That's just the Aegis with the Echo Slam. Tron still has Omni Slash. He's going to walk back in. And 8 Mother getting Omni Slash. It goes to Arrow. He's going to fall for a second time. Big fight for Vega. 8 Mother taking more harass from no one. His Aghanim's back up at 18, but 8 Mother going to TP smartly and make it away. 3 for 2 exchange, plus the Aegis going down. Nice fight coming out from Vega.
That really ended up working nicely for Quap. I was scared if she actually blinked over the trees and revealed herself, SF could have just destroyed her, but SF didn't see where he was, or see where she was. And she hid there, she canceled her auto attacks a number of times because she wanted to stay hidden, and it actually really paid off. So, nicely played. The healing ward also doing a ton of work in that fight. It's only level 1 too. I would hope to see it leveled up here quickly after that, because it's very, very effective if it doesn't get killed. And they don't have really a good way of killing it. Like, Chen creeps, you could say, are good, but they're very, very slow. Like, their movement speed's very low, so they can't actually practically kill it easily. There's no other blinking hero. There's no hero that can afford to move past heroes to try to kill it, so. Yeah, Quap up to level 13 now. He's actually going to get a kill on Era, I think.
Oh, good hand of God. And no one is going to man up against Era. Era is going to try to man up as well. They do a restoration. And Fisher comes in, and they're going to go for the kill. Scream of Pain. Yules is going to come out. Death Ward. He has enough mana for the Scream of Pain. Not going to use it. It doesn't actually get the kill. Test of Faith. Death Ward. That'll secure the kill. They'll send Era back home. They're nice bait coming out from an IP. And
did he miss the last Scream?
I think he did. It didn't do any damage to him.
I think he cast it too early before the Yules finished. So I don't know. It would have been really, really close. But either way, a little bit crazy there. An AA ulti's coming out onto Handskin, but no other
9 Posh
follow-up.
left. I don't know why Pasha left, but all right, Vega. They had kind of a weird couple of minutes here, but they've since regained the lead in terms of net worth, and Tron continues to farm up. They got the 2-1 tower bottom. They got the 2-1 tower top. They got a couple of team fights going their way. Yeah, the Quap did die, but Vega are still in a very solid position now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, by the way, correct me if I'm wrong, Crimson Guard blocks Omni Slash damage, as it is physical. Or maybe I'm wrong about that.
I would think it would, but I've been wrong about that before. Like, oh, they're actually going to see Jonas fan. Oh, he doesn't get the clogs off fast enough. They throw everything in the kitchen sink at him, basically. AA ulti coming just in case, but it's a little late. Doesn't even matter. But yeah, I think it does. I actually thought on paper it would block the Witch Doctor ulti because the Witch Doctor ulti says physical, but it doesn't. So
no,
I was wrong about that, but
then maybe it doesn't block it. I don't know.
I would think it would, but fuck, who hell knew? What do I know now? Anyway,
guard.
problem here with Nip is that, of course, he did have his bottle sniped out, but Era is very underfarmed. He's only got 87 CS at 18 minutes. This is what we see sometimes at 9 minutes, honestly, with the way that we've seen Shadow Fiends play, to be able to just roam into the jungle, spam out waves in mid when it comes to his tower. But his CS is very, very low.
This has not been the best game for Era. You mentioned, obviously, the courier sniping. Certainly not good, but... Oh, let's see. It does not block... Plague Ward, Mass Serpent Wards, or Death Wards. It does not work against wards.
Okay. Oh god, Chosen Fan gets blown up. He's up to 6 deaths now, and that it's awesome because this Quap can just constantly roam around with this Axe. I really like Axe this game.
Yeah, this is gonna, and especially when he gets level 3, it's gonna be pretty nice, level 16. And he's not too far off that either, so. Braun has his SNY now, that'll fly out to him pretty soon. The standard Juggernaut build, Phase, Mom, SNY. Good stuff.
Good stuff indeed. Makes him super fast. He runs at haste movement speed, I think, when he gets the Sage onto his arsenal. Yeah, and see, there's a funny thing that I talked about. The Hooded Defiance coming out for Bristleback, which is going to block magic damage, but it doesn't block anything from the Sonic Wave because it is pure.
Braun's gonna Blade Fury. He realizes he might be in trouble. Actually, he doesn't have Omni Slash. He's gonna try to TP away. Echo Slam goes. They blow up Era. Hand of God a bit too late. Sonic Wave doing a lot there. Test of Faith does bring down the Ear Chick, but he buys back immediately. Sima getting Omni Slash with the Omni Slash on the backside. They blow up Jonas Fan yet again, but it's blocked in the cogs. Sima getting chased out by 8 Mother, and they'll lose Sima, but that doesn't matter. No one jumps in with a scream of pain. He has Blink ready to go. He'll blink out now. 8 Mother can't secure the kill. Blink stop coming in. They're going to find Hanskin. He's going to fall. 3 down. 3 really big targets. If they can get 8 Mother, which they're going to turn their attention to him. Tron trying to get this kill. The right click coming in. No one gets the killing spree. Big fight again for Vega. And some really big abilities coming out. Some really, really good team fighting. And Arzik buying back tends looks to be okay, actually. Secures a couple of kills.
Yeah, and they get all of Chen's creeps, too. So that's really, really good for them. And another disconnect. This is almost... I think this is going to go into, like... I mean, I don't know what the admin ruling is, but he's been gone for easily over 10 minutes. They're actually just unpausing. GG, well played. Okay.
Are they calling GG?
They're calling it. I mean, I guess you said it yourself, right? It doesn't really matter, but... That's an awkward way to end the game.
Yeah. Well, okay. Congratulations to Vega. They're going to be the winner of the qualifiers. They take the grand finals in 2-1, and they will be able to choose what group they are going to go into. And unfortunate for NIP that it ends that way, but 8 Mother is best player in the world any fucking way. It just seemed